We'll do a formal interview with you.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to say, who was that officer that was working last night?
Well, we listed several of them.
Well, the one that we pretty well got behind come and go.
I think you thought that was Sonnenberg. Here,
let me write it down here.
It's right there.
Oh, he's a detective?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, why don't we do this? What's his rank, anyways?
Detective. Well,
is he a sergeant? Or?
No, detective is a function. He's the same rank as a patrol officer. He's just
okay.
a little different.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we bring him in here and I'll have a chat with him?
No.
And I'll just
I'll
roast him on record in front of you.
I'll do it while he's on duty.
I'm just saying I could probably, if you let us talk in here, me and him talk, just example.
I can't stop you from talking.
Yeah, I would like to talk to him.
I can't pull him in on overtime for this.
Listen,
yeah, if you would like to, if you'd like to meet with him, like when he's on duty.
I would love that. I would love that. With maybe Sergeant there as a narrator of honesty, or at least a ref. Because I'm not going to be mean to him. I just want to get in his head a little bit.
Okay. Well, let me get the facts.
Because I'm really good at what I do.
Let me get the facts first, okay? And you...
I'll get the facts quicker than you if you let me have him.
No, I'm not going to let you have him. He has rights, just like you do.
Well, my right is to question him, isn't it?
No.
I can't even ask him why he didn't come back?
You could certainly ask him that.
Well, that's all I want to ask him, and then start there. And, and that, could you call him in here?
I'm not calling him in on overtime.
How about tomorrow?
He comes in at 5 o'clock.
In the night?
At 5 p.m.
Yeah. At night?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to. Be noted. I don't want to hurt the guy. I want to talk to him. Okay.
You have every right to request to meet with police.
Yeah, I do want to. I want to have a talk with him and see what went on there. See what his excuse was for not coming. It's really strange. Two professionals, if they say, "Oh, I totally forgot about that guy."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't really forget my car. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. Yeah.
Could you forget the car?
No.
I mean, could you forget me? I mean, look at me, I'm a mess.
You know what?
Could you forget me?
You got to remember, I came from the 11th largest city in Austin. I work with all types of folks, from the homeless all the way up to the affluent. And in a time, I think you would blend in.
This is the situation.
Yeah.
A man of my caliber, I'm a big boy and can live with it. I really can. But say I'm the little guy that doesn't have much guts and much feelings, and say I'm scared and I'm just going to blow it off. What happens if he does it again to something that really, really matters?
That's a performance issue. I'd be very concerned.
I would fire his ass and call it good there, Chief.
I'm not you.
Yeah?
Okay? We don't fire people based on, one allegation of an incident.
Why not?
Well, because there's other processes. We hold them accountable.
Well, if he straight up didn't do it on purpose because he's playing games with his buddies or whatever, he's thinking he's going to set me up and make FEDSMOKER or Connell Peterson go cuckoo because we'll just blow him off. We got a deputy here that's not going to... He's going to be with me. I'm the law. And I'm America there, Chris. And you're supposed to be America. Okay.
Oh, believe me,
You've got America looking at you right now.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
We're not having a conversation because you're doing all the talking.
I'm telling you the facts.
So let me respond.
See, that's another
deal.
Hold
on. Let me be part of this conversation, okay? The truth of the matter is, I take the Constitution very seriously, I'm really proud of it. Okay?
I hope so.
But you have to remember this: everyone has constitutional rights.
Yeah, and
everyone has.
And since my constitutional right is to ask this deputy and this officer why they didn't come back.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think we should. Wouldn't you think would be fair is if we did it right in this room where we could all do it cordial and not panic and not be on the side of the road with other weird crap going on where there's distractions.
We can decide where to do that. We can agree on that.
Why don't we, if nothing else, can we do it right in a parking lot? Legit, if I tell you what, I'm not going to raise my voice at him or nothing. I'm just going to ask him why you didn't do that. And same, am I being cordial with you?
You are.
I mean, I'm trying to be.
Yeah, you're not. I wish you were a little bit better at your communications because it's hard to get.
What, brother, I've dealt with the FBI 3 or 4 at the same time, and I gave them cocksuckers a face session when it was over. Okay.
What does that mean?
Means I was right in their face with a recorder, asking them what the fuck you doing. Okay.
Okay.
And guess what? One of them retired that day. Really.
Really? What was his name?
Well, we'll have to call him on. It's been about 18 years. But he did retire that day. I can figure it out in about 10 minutes. You got a phone?
Do you not have a phone?
I do, but since I spend most of my money on gas and cameras, my phone's not important.
No, it's not. What office was it?
Omaha FBI.
Omaha. Did you live in Omaha?
No, but they have powers of traveling throughout the state.
Yeah, I lived in Omaha all the time.
Did you really?
Very nice city.
Did you know Jim Burns, FBI Jim Burns?
No, I was a student, so I wasn't in public safety yet.
Well, that's the way they do it, and that's back when I figured out they were launching the line way before everybody else did. And I found that out because I was recording everybody on the line. You know what that means when they launch the line? Means if you call for so many people in so many different agencies, they take control of that line, and no matter who you call, then guess who you're talking to? The FBI. Yeah, or the Secret Service. I deal with those guys at least once in person, several times on the phone. Nothing really bad or good, but right after I talked to him last time, the chief was demoted. You guys have a Secret Service out here?
No, not in the mountains. There's
in Denver.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is petty at this point, but what do you think? Can we?
Well, it's not. I don't think it's petty. If you feel
it could be petty right now.
Let me finish. Yeah. Okay. You know, if you feel you got bad service, that's important.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Service with this chit chat, you keep saying, "Let me talk now." You know, I'm not trying to out talk you, so you're making that up. We're both talking legit and normal.
No,
So you're trying to punk my chat?
No, of course not. You see, you just did it again, though. I reply and you interrupt. So I just want a two-way.
Well, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm trying to be as nice as I can.
Okay, but you just did it again. So it's hard to have a two-way conversation.
You're trying to make it look that way, but it's not. It's an illusion. So that's not right either.
Okay.
I have lots of conversations with people there, Chief. People don't go, "You're interrupting me. You're interrupting me."
Well, I'm trying to get a point out.
Yeah, well, we're talking as two adults.
Okay.
Not, "Oh, you just interrupted me."
Well, I was trying to make a point. It can't be a two-way conversation if both of us aren't giving
We have to talk sense.
If we're both not given an opportunity to speak.
Okay, go ahead, talk.
Well, I just replied to your comments. So.
Okay, is it my turn? Okay, that's a way to trip my chat up, brother. So that's not being square either. Okay, just to let you know, that's not square chat.
Okay.
I have talks with everybody. You know, we're having a friendly talk here, aren't we?
I hope so.
I think so.
I'm glad you came in. I'm thoroughly glad you came in.
I mean, I haven't had anybody tell me that kind of stuff in 20 years, 18 years. You're interrupting me. I mean, that's ridiculous, brother. We're trying to make sense here why your cop didn't come back and take a report.
At this point, we can't until we get the other side of the story. So at this point, this is what I recommend we do. I'll bring you back into the lobby. I'll give you the statement form, and if you would, go ahead and spell out what your complaint is. Okay, we can pull up the CAD reports. We can find out what he was doing before and after, and with your complaint, we'll go ahead and turn that over to Sergeant Hanschmidt. He'll open an AI. Okay, we'll get a formal complaint from you.
Listen, who else was working last night?
Those were the officers working.
Well, we have a deputy. That's not an officer.
I don't know who the deputies are. That's a different department.
Okay, so is this one guy or two guys?
Who, Sonnenberg?
Yeah.
Two guys.
That's two guys?
No, I'm sorry. You're talking to the deputy and the officer. Sonnenberg is a detective. That's his name.
Did I spell it right? Does that look right to you?
No.
I couldn't quite see your writing.
It's spelled like that.
I'll take this.
Yeah,
I have this?
Of course.
I'll have this. And so he's the only one that was working last night?
Well, if that was the time, yes. He was the only one working.
All right.
The only patrol officer.
Well, he was a young guy. Does that fit this guy? He looked like a young guy, kind of a small guy.
Sonnenberg?
Yeah.
No, Sonnenberg is a large guy.
Oh, really? He looked very... Maybe that was the deputy then. I don't know. Could you find out while I'm here who the deputy was with him?
If I can find a call.
Okay.
Sure.
I'd like to put his name into the investigation too, or the complaint.
I can't investigate another agency.
But we can get it in there. We can write it in there in the complaint and get that rolling. Thank you.
You think it was about 8:45?
I don't really know the time, so they would have to. I would say right before dark.
Okay.
It was just starting to dim down.